Phil Dunster and Frida Pinto joining the cast of Surface Season 2 was what compelled me to finally get around to watching Surface on Apple TV+, if I'm being honest. In fact, I was fortunate enough to receive an early screener from Apple TV Plus of Episode 1 and Episode 2 of Surface Season 2. The aura and the story of Surface Season 2 feels different from Season 1 in a good way. That's not to say I didn't like Surface Season 1. I think it was a really solid story. It was good, but I was waiting for it to be great. Quick refresher, if you're not familiar with Surface, it's about a woman who supposedly commits suicide, jumps off of a ferry, and loses her long-term memory. And from there, she's trying to figure out who she used to be, figure out her past, and whether or not she can trust the people around her. It's an intriguing psychological thriller where you go on this journey with the main character to figure out whether or not what people are telling her is true or what is false. At least for me, the ending of season 1 fell a little flat to me. However, I think the finale set up an even more intriguing story for season 2. Based on the first 2 episodes that I have seen, I'm enjoying where it's going. Mystery this season is Sophie trying to figure out what happened to her mother. She has reasons to believe that this rich British aristocratic family has something to do with it. And I love a good messy, ether-rich revenge type of story. Sophie, aka now Tess in season 2, has to figure out all of that while trying to figure out the complicated feelings that she had for the daughter of the family way back when. Not gonna lie, hearing Phil Dunster not have the thick Jamie Tartt accent is throwing me off a bit. But this character Quinn that Phil Dunster plays feels very sinister and dangerous, and it's very intriguing to see. I'm excited to see what he does with this character. I'm fascinated to see where this season goes, especially with what transpired in the final minutes of episode 2. It feels like Sophie/Tess has all these different pasts that are going to converge at some point. I hope that collision of sorts makes for something really compelling with this story. Let me know if you're watching Surface or have watched Surface because I'm really intrigued to see what people's thoughts are of this story.